We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Dandridge. Moncrief is out there with Robertson. Then it's Robinson. And for Vancouver, Dominique Wilkins out there with Hicks. Then it's Shane Battier. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the power forward. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Robertson is doubled. Robinson kicks to Robertson. Driving inside. Trying to get open is Robinson. Passes it to Moncrief. Second chance shot. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Here's Hicks. Battier outside. Pass to Hicks. Shoots over Moncrief. Hicks can't get it to go. Lets it go with a 3. And there's Moncrief. That's good on the assist by Robertson. Moncrief's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Bucks. Here's Hicks. Moncrief defending. Pass to Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. To the left side wing. Robertson against Wilkins. And Moncrief gets it to go. Moncrief's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Hicks. We saw him with 29 points last game. To the middle. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Here's Randolph. Last game we saw him score 14. The shot by Wilkins, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Moncrief. Kicks it out to Robertson. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Randolph looking around. 5 on the clock. Here's Hicks. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Zach Randolph keeping his eyes up, looking to set up his teammates however he can.
Now Moncrief. He has 5. Inside, Robinson uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Hicks. Outside Wilkins. Battier against Dandridge. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Grizzlies, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Here's Hicks. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Randolph trying to free himself up. Battier's shot good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Robertson against Wilkins. Now here's Robertson. D right on him. Count that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Hicks. Fires the 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Dandridge. And that one is hammered home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Bucks.
Milwaukee foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Bucks on defense. 6-point game. Clock at 6. Here's Hicks. Moncrief defending. Denied.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And midway through the season, some players going above and beyond. Terrific performances. So, Steve, is the contract year boost a myth, or is it a real thing?
Kevin, it's a very real thing. A lot of players play much harder in a contract year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Robinson hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Vancouver trails by 8. The pass to Abdul-Rahim. Out to Battier. There's the dish to Randolph. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Randolph proving once again why he's one of the best rebounders in the league. He loves getting dirty on the glass.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around. And the physicality is taking its toll.
You know, over the years, Zach Randolph has proven to be the perfect leader. He commands respect, and he gets it from his teammates.
Basket counts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Hicks. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Moncrief El Cid with it. He has 7. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Wilkins against Robertson. It's Wilkins with the drive. The shot off that time. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Robertson. And here's Moncrief. 11 points in the game. It's deflected. We've got Hicks. So Williams out there. Wilkins is out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Abdul Rahim, and it's a 4-man position.
And you know what makes Abdul Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
And for Milwaukee, Moncrief is out there with Robertson. Then it's Dandridge. And it's Winters in at the 3. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Wilkins.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Now here's Robertson. He had 25 points last game. And he banks in the layup. Robertson's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Hicks. Moncrief defending. Drives to the hoop. Here's Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Winters with the bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Vancouver trails by 14. Here's Hicks. He's got 7. Here's Wilkins. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Robertson outside. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Hicks after the made shot from Oscar Robertson. There's the 3, 6 to shoot. Wilkins passes to Hicks. Shoots over Moncrief. Hicks can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 14. Here's Winters. Now here's Moncrief. 9 points last game out. Unloads from 13. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. 8 points for him.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Anthony's checked in for Jason Williams.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jay. 6th in free throw percentage, 13th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Put that bucket in no time at all. Hicks has got 9.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Robertson. The teardrop falls in. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Hicks, covered by Robertson. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And the look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Milwaukee's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And that was the great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The Bucks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Oscar Robertson taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Vancouver trails by 16. Here's Hicks. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Randolph. Anthony right side. Just 4 to shoot. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Here's Abdul Rahim, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Passes it to Robertson. Lets it go from deep. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Pass to Wilkins. Free throw line jump shot. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at Vancouver in this one.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And no good. So Vancouver will take it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Down low, here's Robertson. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Hicks. Moncrief defending. Hicks passes to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. The shot from 20 feet away. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Moncrief's got 13. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Here's Randolph. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Wilkins against Robertson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
For Milwaukee, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
As we've gotten closer to half.
And so it's Milwaukee ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you. Right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. They were sitting on top with a 12-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oscar Robertson has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Vancouver, you know who they've got. They've got Zach Randolph. Wilkins is out there with Hicks. Then it's Shane Battier, and it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4. Clock is at 3. Here's Hicks, and Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Milwaukee's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Moncrief, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wilkins kicks to Hicks. Vancouver working the ball around now. Outside Randolph. Knocks it loose. Wilkins against Robertson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Robertson's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bucks.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Fires from deep. Hicks can't get it to go.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Robertson drives in, lays it up off the glass. Robertson's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the inside, Robinson. Rebounded by Battier.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. He dishes it to Randolph. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hicks. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Now here's Wilkins. 12 points for him. Pass to Hicks. He kicks it to Battier. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Randolph. 7 points in the game. And there's the pass to Hicks. Over Moncrief. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Dandridge passes to Robinson. Robertson kicks to Moncrief. Robertson's shot is off. For Vancouver, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Jason Williams. He's checked in for Vancouver. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Hicks. He's got 9. Passes it to Abdul Rahim. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He doesn't care at all if he has to take a little punishment to get his points. You can say that for sure about Abdul Rahim. He's not going to shy away from the contact.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. The Bucks making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. To the paint, puts it up. That misses off the backboard. Grizzlies shooting 43% from the floor. Feeds it to Randolph. Pass to Hicks. Looking to get back on track here. The shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Winters.
Vancouver foul. Shane Battier. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Taking 2 shots.
Mid-range, they've been on fire today. Those jump shots have been falling all game.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. For Vancouver, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Here's Hicks. He's got 9. And yes, it's good. Hicks has got 11.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Past Dandridge to the inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Dandridge.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Now here's Robertson. .23 points in the game. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Moncrief against Williams. Ball's knocked loose, and it's stolen by Moncrief. Inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Hicks. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Moncrief. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Battier outside. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. The pass to Winters. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
Assisted by
Robertson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Hicks passes to Battier. Kicks it to Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
Robertson outside. Dandridge against Battier. Pass to Winters. And that one goes long. Vancouver has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To the middle. Here's Stojic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Milwaukee's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Now here's Williams. Battier trying to break loose. Williams' shot is off.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Battier outside. Here's Hicks. 11 points in the game. Outside Williams. Got a piece of it. Shoots the three. The rebound by the Bucks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here is Moncrief. He's covered closely. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. 19 points in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Moncrief against Williams. Pass to Hicks. To stop the run.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Dandridge pulls it in.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Here's Winters. 15 points in the game. Here's Robertson. Good with the fadeaway. Robertson's got 27 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Stojic covered by Robertson. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Launches the three. Winters with the bucket. Winters has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Milwaukee. Now Williams. 1:03 left to play in the third. Pass to Battier. 4 on the shot clock. It's blocked, and so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And Vancouver with the possession here. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Robertson. Pressey is out there with Michael Redd. Then it's Moncrief, and it's Allen in at the small forward. Shots good by Hicks.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
And he makes the first.
And good job bringing that.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee. At the line for Vancouver. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
On the free throw, no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Goes up at the stripe, and he hits the jump shot. Moncrief's got 19 points.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Sidney Moncrief. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Hicks. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Moncrief with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hicks. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing, but I love the opportunity these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
Here's Hicks. Over Robertson. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Moncrief, El Cid with it. The pass to Winters. Hits it from 3-point range. Winters has got 12 points here in the second half.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Here's Hicks. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's Moncrief. Passes to Red. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Vancouver has gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Wilkins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wilkins has got 6 in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
It's Red outside, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Hicks. That's tipped.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Positions aren't as easily defined.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Grizzlies, Sharif Abdur-Rahim. At the line for 1.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. It's stolen. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Tipped away. Milwaukee's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Winters, the pass to Robertson. Makes it off the glass. Robertson's got 29 in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And that one's good. Wilkins.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
2 minutes remaining.
Allen passes to Robertson. 5 to shoot. Vancouver pulls it in. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Bucks ball. Here's the lineup for Milwaukee. Substitution on the court. At the line for your Grizzlies. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
Milwaukee in total control. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Red. Down low. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.